All right, today's book I'm going to read is called Gilbert Goldfish Wants a Pet by Kelly DiPucchio and illustrated by Bob Shea. First page, Gilbert has a dog leash there. He's going to get a dog. We'll have to see. To any outsider, Gilbert had everything a goldfish could ever want. A magnificent stone castle, a treasure chest full of gold, and a feast of tasty flakes that fell from the sky just in time for breakfast every day. But the one thing Gilbert did not have was the very thing that he most desperately wanted, a pet. Sometimes he imagined his pet would be small, sometimes big, sometimes really big. Sometimes Gilbert imagined his pet would have fur, or feathers, or floppy ears. But every day and always, Gilbert imagined that it would be what it would be like to have a pet to care for and love. Then, one day, Gilbert woke up to find a dog barking at him. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Gilbert blinked his eyes to make sure he wasn't dreaming. The dog wagged its tail and licked the bowl. Gilbert swam around and around in happy circles. The dog ran around in happy circles. A pet, Gilbert gurgled. I have a pet. The dog barked and barked and barked some more. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Gilbert never dreamed his pet would be so noisy or so thirsty. A week passed. A very tired Gilbert woke up, and the Barky Bark dog was gone. The castle was quiet again. Gilbert was just a teensy bit relieved. A few days later, Gilbert noticed a small gray mouse peering at him through the glass. Gilbert's little fishy heart went pitter, patter, squish. The mouse licked his paws and sniffed the bowl. Gilbert swam around and around in happy circles. The mouse, who thought Gilbert was a large chunk of cheddar cheese, ran around and around in a circle too. Squeak, squeak, squeak. A pet, Gilbert gurgled happily. I have a quiet pet. The mouse sniffed and sniffed and sniffed some more. When the hungry mouse determined that Gilbert was not in fact a block of cheese, she ran away. And she never came back. Gilbert's little fishy heart went pitter, patter, plop. More time passed, and Gilbert had just about given up on his dream when a fly landed on the rim of his bowl. Well, hello there, little fellow, Gilbert called out cheerfully. The startled fly buzzed around in circles. Buzz! Gilbert jumped up, and the wide-eyed fly was there to greet him in midair. A pet, Gilbert gurgled. I have a quiet, friendly pet. Thwap! Uh-oh. Oh, my poor fly. And poor Gilbert. He cried enough tears to fill a 10-gallon aquarium. In the morning, Gilbert opened his eyes. Somebody was watching him. Gilbert gurgled. Somebody flicked its long tail and wiry whiskers. Shadow right here. Gilbert cautiously swam around and around in circles. Somebody followed. Gilbert jumped. Somebody jumped too. Gilbert thought, eyeing the curious new creature before him. Not too loud, not too rude, not too squished. A pet? Gilbert gurgled. I have the perfect pet. See a shadow right there. You look kind of hungry, Gilbert said. Would you like to join me for breakfast? The creature moved in closer and closer and closer. And then it took a big bite of delicious green flakes. The pink ones are really good too, Gilbert said with a smile. Would you like me to show you around my castle? It was a catfish, not a real cat. Now, Gilbert really did have everything a goldfish could ever want, including a pet named Fluffy. They named his catfish Fluffy. All right, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.